things can be made more efficiently, if things can become more accessible, especially with independent distribution, then there can be a way for people of all kinds of audience sizes to be able to cultivate their project, assemble the crew, make the product, like finish it, and then release it on their own terms, and maybe not make a profit. But hey, not everything's about making a profit. If you can break even on something and you made something cool, that adds value to the world. And I think that more of that is always going to be good.
Who is this ghastly man?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
And you must be the Monopoly guy. Hey!
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Hollywood, a land of opportunity for the artistically minded to seek fame, fortune, and realise their creative dreams under the gentle wing of Tinseltown's illustrious studios, where anyone can become a superstar, the next Spielbergian director, or write something as profound as Citizen Kane. That is, of course, unless you're an upstart YouTuber seeking to realise your video game film passion project on the big screen, fully funding the project yourself and spending years of your life writing, directing, acting in, and editing the film personally. Owning all the creative risk, but also avoiding the costly contracts tied to legacy distributors and studios. Then, Hollywood releases the Access Media review hounds, whom critically ravage your work and casually forget to mention that your film took out the second place, and for a time top spot, at the American box office on its opening weekend, raking in a roughly $17 million profit from a $3 million budget against none other than Disney and their bottomless bucket of corporate cash. G'day, I'm the Working Jellyfish, and in case you missed it, YouTube's own Markiplier is now one of the exclusive club members that has made the jump from YouTube to the big screen in his adaptation of Iron Lung. And much to everyone's surprise, given the ever-present curse of the video game adaptation and the fact that Iron Lung is a low-budget passion project from a team with very little filmmaking experience, the movie put on a Saw-esque clinic at the box office, competing admirably against 20th Century Fox's $40 million production before advertising of Send Help, and dethroning Zootopia 2 after 10 weeks in the #1 spot. The movie itself, which I will not spoil, is pretty good, particularly if you're a fan of slow burn, creeping ethereal horror. And as for Mark himself, he does a good job in the lead role. Fans of Markiplier will get a kick out of this film regardless, even if I personally found it a little jarring watching him play the role as serious as a heart attack when compared to his normal jovial Let's Plays.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at, Houston. Seems to be, again, some kind of teeth, maybe some thin dildos, maybe some tombstones for some really tall people.
It's not a mainstream movie with universal appeal by any stretch, and at times you can definitely see the limitations of the production. But there is something very genuine underpinning the whole thing, a sense of raw passion that the execution well and truly rose to meet. I've not played Iron Lung, and while I felt the film dragged in the first half, based on Markiplier's Let's Play that I have watched, I say it has struck the right balance between the gaming and film mediums, which is no small achievement that many others with greater resources have failed. Looking at you, Paramount. But the movie itself, while I would say is definitely worth a watch, is not the topic I want to discuss. Rather, I want to say that despite not taking the top spot against the legacy Hollywood system over the weekend, Iron Lung is a massive and important win, not only for Markiplier and his team, but also for budding filmmakers and movies in general. And Hollywood, despite their spin, bloody know it. Firstly, if we're talking cold hard cash, Iron Lung just pantsed Disney in the schoolyard and stole their lunch money. It's already made a 500% profit. The significantly cheaper budget, small crew, and almost non-existent marketing campaign is a cost versus profit ratio that legacy studios simply cannot contend with. With their ever-ballooning budgets, thanks to the demands of A-list actors and CGI, because bigger is always better, to the superfluous employment overheads and marketing drives getting more and more expensive to reach every social media app, screen type, and streaming service, the cumbersome Hollywood beast still adopts the spend money to make money approach. So fiscally, Markiplier's team wins that point. There is no way Send Help is going to make a 500% profit, even before marketing. Secondly, Iron Lung is a truly independent film. Markiplier invested in it, worked on it, and his team distributed the film themselves. In some cases, calling individual cinemas to get the film added to the roster. Thanks for including Australia, Papaplier. While other YouTube creators turned filmmakers have taken the independent studio distribution option with companies like A24 and Intrepid Studios, and don't get me wrong, they've produced some really good stuff doing so, those companies are still at the mercy of big Hollywood. Hollywood. The point. Iron Lung's success proves to cinema owners that low-budget, truly independent passion projects can still make money in the new era of direct-to-streaming creatively bankrupt super slop and the standards of current Hollywood, providing a viable alternative to CGI spectacular movie number 4. But most importantly, it proves that passion projects can still break the movie monopoly held by Hollywood. Many current films all feel kind of the same, sanitized, clinical and cookie cutter, and this is because they aren't really art under the big studios. They're passionless boardroom-approved box-ticking uni movies designed to appeal to shareholders through sanitized PG-13 appeal, not to appeal to paying customers. Iron Lung, for all its faults, was not created for shareholders. It is simply the work of a passionate fan that had the time, resources and willpower to make his dream a reality. And in an entertainment market dominated by safe corporate sterility, we could all benefit from a dip in Markiplier's ocean of blood. While I can foresee a world where Hollywood once again learns the wrong lessons from Iron Lung and begins churning out low-budget, low-effort films with a popular content creator's sticker slapped on it, I can also foresee them simply ignoring Markiplier's achievements and pretending like this pesky little YouTuber didn't just show them up in front of the whole internet. Regardless, I encourage you to go watch Iron Lung and support the film, because the current movie landscape needs more passion projects like Iron Lung, and the only way we'll get them is if we vote with our wallets. But what are your thoughts, Skipper? Have you seen Iron Lung? Did you hate it or rate it? Who's keen to see Hollywood's next venture in I Show Speed's The Bodyguard? Let me know in the comments. But remember, I'm just a brainless lump floating in a sea of blood. Hooroo, mate.